So I've let this paint dry overnight, and I did a pour last night, and this is what happened. And it's really interesting because my assumption was that it was going to be less dramatic after it cured, when in fact it actually became more pronounced of a pattern. And you can see the underpainting was this yellow ochre color that's underneath the blue. And that's where the paint separated and allowed some really interesting textures to happen. And there's just no way that I could have imagined that this was going to happen. So that's what I really love about pouring medium. It's sort of like, if you're familiar with raku pottery, it's a process of pottery where the way that it oxidizes when you open the kiln is, you just could never predict what's going to happen, like a chemical process. In this case, part of the reason this happened, I think, is because the painting was not level. So as you see over here, my paint dripped off onto the table. So fortunately, and you should always do this when you're doing pours, I covered my table with plastic. This is just a thin millimeter painter's plastic. But that protected my table, and now I have a little bit of a cleanup to do. But I would say normally you want to make sure that your canvas is level, but in this case, it actually was to my advantage because I just love the way this turned out. So not sure what else I'm going to do with this now. It's definitely in the subject of water, which is what I wanted. And I think I might just, I want to keep the main part of the canvas exactly as it is. And I think I'm just going to maybe paint in a little bit of a landscape like a distant landscape in the upper part, make it look like a horizon. So anyway, I'm happy.